Hey, hi, hello, welcome to another video. Today I am drawing Comet once again. As I mentioned last week, some stuff happened during D&D that basically made my character Comet's arm become crystallized, and then they lost their arm. That is the long short of it. And as I also mentioned, I was either planning on or I was going to draw them with their crystallized arm or with one arm, which, as you can see, I did. So not really a surprise, but Anyway, I decided to do like a dual thing, like I did do it last week, where it's kinda like two pictures in one, or however you call it. Well, it's basically the same picture, except in one of them Comet has a crystal arm and in the other they don't, so it's like basically the same picture twice, but anyway. Long short of it, they lost their arm. They lost their arm. They still haven't gotten their arm back, but it's going slowly. We just played D&D earlier today, where a lot of things happen, so like that's the only thing on my mind right now. We turned a party member into a frog, and then we tried to catch our party member while they were a frog, so that they wouldn't attack a person. But we like almost everyone failed in catching the frog, so it was a very funny moment. Just crazy stuff, as it is in D&D. Basically the frog rolled like one better than everyone else, so like if you rolled a if you in total got like a 15, then the frog got a 15 on their dice plus 1, which beats your 15, and the frog escaped. But we managed to catch it, or Comet did, by confusing the frog, and casting the spell confusion on them, and then picking up the frog, and then eventually found a jar to put the frog in while polymorph, as our play was polymorphed, until that wore off, and hopefully they would not attack our friend anymore, because that wouldn't be fun. So that's great. Now I don't really know what to say, but honestly, that crystal arm that you probably saw just earlier now, I am very happy with that arm. I think the arm looks great for being me. I don't know how to draw crystals, so it was a nice surprise that it came out very well, if you ask me. But also I will have to give some credit to my DM who like described the arm, and in a sense was the one that came up with the design. I just visualized it. But yeah, honestly though, ever since I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but since the crystallization of the arm, and you know that they lost it and everything. As I mentioned before now, like 3 times, I cannot help but wonder, like, what if they haven't let go of that rock? Would, like, all of them have become, like, a crystallized version? Would they be dead? Could they be brought back to life? Or would it be, like, roll on your character sort of thing? Or would there be some way to save them? I don't know. And I don't know, it's very interesting to me because I'm very curious, like, what if? I'm very like, what if this had happened? And yeah, it's fun though to think about, because I did think like a while back before all of this even happened, like since I got the spell Flesh to Stone, because Comet can cast that spell, which is a lot of fun. The one time they used it, it failed, but I will succeed one day. But because Comet got that spell, I started like, you know, of course imagining like, oh, what if for one reason or another they got petrified or turned into stone, or like what would the scenario around that be? How, why, what? And this kind of plays off on that, or like it triggers those thoughts more, but it's prettier because it's a crystal, and the crystal looks like their starry form kinda, except yeah, crystal, more solid and whatever. So that's a lot of fun to think about, but I'm also like worried because if I am afraid that if I think about it too much, it will happen. And I know my DM watches my videos, so I am afraid he will like get ideas now, which is rule number 1, don't give your DM ideas. So I'm a bit afraid now for mentioning this out loud, but I can only blame myself for this then. But yeah, like, especially since the crystallizing, at least how I imagine it, is so pretty. I'm like, what if? What would have happened? They have 2 souls. What would have happened to their souls? Would they have gone to hell? Would they have stayed there in the body? Or would they become their own beings? I don't know. And that's really interesting to me, and I keep thinking about it. And yeah, I don't know. It's very fun, it's very interesting to think about. Hopefully it won't happen. I hope. But we'll see what the dice say. We'll see what the DM says. Yeah. Why did I pause so long in this part of the recording? I don't know. But yeah, that's... those are my thoughts. Anyway, the video is basically finished, so I will thank you for your time. Please subscribe if you want to. Here is the art, and I will see you next time. Bye!